Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to solve this system equation x plus y equals 6 and xy equals 10. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is to label each of the equation as equation 1 and then this one as equation 2. Now from any of the equation we are going to make one of them subject to a formula. I'll go with equation 1. So from equation 1, we'll make y subject to formula. So if you have to make y subject to formula, y will be equal to 6 minus x. If x comes the other way, now this will form equation 3. From here, we are going to substitute the value of y for x in equation 2. Equation 2, x, y is equal to 10. And when we substitute the value of y, then our equation turns to x 6 minus x is equal to 10. From here, we can expand the equation. So 6 times x will give us 6x, and then minus x times s will give us minus x squared to be equal to 10. Now, if we are to rearrange this equation, we have minus x squared plus 6x be equal to 10. To eliminate the negative sign at this point, we multiply the whole equation by minus 1. So this is multiplying by minus 1. So if we do that, we have x squared minus 6x to be equal to minus 10. Now we are going to compare this equation with this formula, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Alright, before we compare, we have to put this our equation in this form. To do that, we have x squared minus 6x plus 10 equals 0. So now we can compare them. So a here will be equal to 1, and then b will be equal to minus 6. Then c will be equal to 10. At this point, we can use the quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So substituting the values of our equation, we have x to be equal to minus b, which is minus 6, plus or minus root b squared, that's minus 6 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is 10, over 2a, which is 1. So our x will be equal to minus times minus, give us positive 6, plus or minus 6 squared, which will be 36, minus 4 times 1 times 10, which is 40, over 2. From here, x will be equal to 6 plus or minus 36 minus 40, which is minus 4, over 2. So now we have our x to be equal to 6 plus or minus root minus 1 times 4 over 2 So x will be equal to 6 plus or minus with minus 1 times 2 squared, which is 4 over 2. From this point, x will be equal to 6 plus or minus 2, which is square root of 4, minus 1, over 2. Alright, from here, if we separate the fractions, we have x to be equal to 6 over 2 plus or minus 2 root minus 1 over 2. If this goes indeed, we have x to be equal to 3 plus or minus this in this. We have root minus 1. At this point, our x1 will be equal to 3 plus root minus 1, and x2 will be equal to 3 minus root minus 1. Since we've gotten the values of x, we can then proceed to find the values of y. To find the values of y, we substitute these values of x in equation 3. And equation 3, y is equal to 6 minus x. Now when x1 is equal to 3 plus root minus 1, y1 will be equal to 6 minus 3 plus root minus 1. Now, this will be equal to 6. If you multiply it out, this will be 3 minus root minus 1. From here, this will be equal to 3 minus root minus 1, which is our value for y1. Now, when x2 is equal to 3 minus root minus 1, we have y2 to be equal to 6 minus x2. So substitute the value of x2 into this equation. We have y2 to be equal to 6 minus our x2, which is 3 minus root minus 1. So from here, y2 will be equal to 6 minus 3 plus root minus 1. So y2 here will be equal to 3 plus root minus 1. Therefore, we have our values for x1 to be equal to 3 plus root minus 1, and then x2 to be equal to 3 minus root minus 1, and then values of y1 is 3 minus root minus 1, and y2 is 3 plus root minus 1. So these are the solutions for x and y, x1, x2, and y1, y2. Now we can verify our solution. Since the values of x1 and x2, y1 and y2 are similar, we just pick one of them to verify the equation. So the system equation plus x plus y equals x. Now x1 is 3 plus root minus 1 plus y1, which is 3 minus root minus 1 equals 6. Now if you open this up, this cancels this. We have 3 plus 3 equals 6. Now this is 6 equals 6, which verifies the equation. Now for the second one, x times y equals 10. So this will be 3 plus root minus 1 times 3 minus root minus 1 equals 10. Now looking at this equation, you'll see that this equation is in this form: a plus b times a minus b, and this, if you expand, will be equal to a squared b squared. Our a in our equation is 3 squared, and then our b is root minus 1 squared, which will be equal to 10. So this squared is 9 minus this squared, which is minus 1, which is 10. Now 9 plus 1 will give us 10. So 10 is equals 10. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this video with a friend who loves math. See you in my next tutorial.